Hey everybody, and welcome to the very first video in the Iron Man Progress series. I wanted to start off this series with a quick introduction. So, because this account is not brand new, we obviously have achieved things on it and have items on here and things like that. A lot of it has been achieved on my stream on Twitch. So we are starting a YouTube channel in order to include everybody. I want to kind of share my progress and my journey because this game really is all about the journey that you take, and not everybody kind of does the same exact thing, and there are efficient paths and inefficient paths, but there's also the fun way to do things. And so I kind of wanted to share my journey and where I'm at and how I like to progress the account. But I wanted to start off with a quick video to show just where we're at in the account and kind of set it up for where we're going to be going and the goals that we would like to achieve. So firstly, I wanted to do a, don't attack it. Oh no. Okay, well. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick look at the bank. I was not very prepared for this, but want to do a quick look at the bank just to show you where we're at. So obviously, first thing that pops out, we do have decently large, I guess you could say, bank value. We have started to do some later game PVM and stuff, so a lot of that is attributed just to PVM items. But as you can kind of see here and looking through our gear tab, pretty notable items, all 4 Zenites, so Torture, Cult, or not a Cult, Tormented, Anguish, Suffering, if I can find it right there. And then we do have Prims. That's the only Serb boot that we do have at the moment. Obviously, this is the big item and attributes to over half of the bank value, the Tebow, which I'll explain kind of a little bit once we look through the collection log, how that happened. So there's the gear tab. And then some potions, food. Nothing impressive really there, to be honest with you. Farming tab, somewhat of a mess, somewhat organized. Slowly scrolling for you guys to kind of briefly be able to take a look. It's not really that interesting. Okay. Skill tab, just random materials. Okay, here's the really random tab that needs to be cleaned out at some point, but just CBA. And then my favorite tab, the loot tab. So most of this all is from Corrupted Gauntlet, and you'll see some of that in the next episode. But that's pretty much what all this loot is from at the moment. But yeah, okay, well, let's take a look at the collection log just to kind of show you what we've gotten from stuff that's not really represented too well by scrolling through. So quickly clicking through some of these, the real notable ones, here's our Barrows. Barrows KC is 486, and here are the items that we have. Still missing a few decent items. Really, the only one that I want to go back for at this point is the DH plate legs, just because Guthans would be cool, but I don't know that we're ever going to get it, or that I want to camp that long to get it. Serb, 174 KC, just that one Prims. Chaos Fanatic, nope, Elemental, that's what I meant to click. We had got the Pet, D-Pick, and 2H all in 29 KC going for the Dragon Pickaxe. Really haven't done too much else. DKs, missing everything, or have everything except for the Pet at this point. Gauntlet, so yeah, these are the same, just whatever, not even going to complain. The same rate, but of course we have twice as many of the ones that suck. So we just, I won't spoil anything, but okay, we're, for sake of the next video, 285 KC at Corrupted Gauntlet. Bandos, small. Grotesque Guardians, haven't really done much. Definitely haven't done the Inferno yet. KQ, haven't really done anything. KBD, haven't really done anything. Kraken, yeah, that's about all we're going to do at Kraken for now, at least. Zami, so we did get a spear to about 32 KC. We were mid-task, though, so we finished it out for 40. Okay, really nothing important here. Skatizo, 2 pets, 2 claws. All 3 onyxes were, no, they weren't. And then the big one, Zora. So we have a crazy amount of uniques for the KC Zora, but we went about 1050 KC for the blowpipe. Okay, then the fun one, raids. Okay, so what got me off of my main and where I pretty much quit playing is I was alting for friends and I on this account while also raiding on my main and ended up getting a dex on like 100 KC and basically said see ya to the main because I was like 60 combat and had a dex on this account and just thought that was so cool and decided to fully send it. And then we were raiding a little while longer and got the T-bow. There's the next drop at 138 KC and then pretty much stopped raiding to really actually prepare because I think we had a rune crossbow and Ivan's blast at the time, so clearly spoon-fed, but that's okay. And then pretty much just sent it from there, and that's what we've gotten from Chambers. And then Theater of Blood, we've been pretty lucky at. I haven't seen a drop since 23 KC, but we got 2 rapiers, one on 9 KC and one on 23. So very annoying to get that back-to-back, but is what it, or back-to-back as far as drops, but is what it is. Clues, nothing really too interesting. Don't have ranger boots. The rest of it's no mega rares. Nothing here really. Okay, that's pretty much it for the collection log. So last little thing I want to take a look at is our skills. So this is just where we're starting at for the progress videos. 1953 total, and obviously a lot of progress to go. And I do have about 2K total banked, so that's one of the primary goals that we're going to be working towards. But really been focusing on Slayer, so not too many total levels at this point coming in from that alone. And then the other thing, quest points, 247. I have a decent bit left to do. I just got quest cape on the main, and so I've only been doing what I feel like doing or needed to be done. But we are going to be knocking out some of those. And then achievement diaries have quite a bit to do for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, thank you guys for kind of checking out the first introductory video. Just wanted to give a basis for where the series was starting and where we're going to be heading. We do have some pretty big goals in the next video, and had this idea to actually do it after I had already made some progress on the next video, so you'll see some of the levels starting beforehand, but be gracious with me, and just know that when you're watching that video, you're going to be seeing stuff that you already saw. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love for you guys to subscribe or check out the next video when it goes up, and we'd love to see you back. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.